Today we have to start a new topic, ionic equilibria. Before start, first we have to must know electrolyte, non-electrolyte. The electrolyte, the substance which undergo dissociation to give ions, it is known as an electrolyte. Whereas if substance cannot be dissociated into its ions, then it is known as a non-electrolyte. The example of electrolyte is NaCl and the example of non-electrolyte is urea or sucrose, which cannot dissociated into its ions. Now next, strong electrolyte. What is meant by strong electrolyte and weak electrolyte? If the substance which completely dissociate, then it is known as a strong electrolyte, and if substance is incompletely or partially dissociated, then it is known as a weak electrolyte. Here two examples. First, NaCl solid which dissolve in water, it form an aqueous solution and it can be dissociated into Na plus and Cl minus. It has a complete dissociation, hence NaCl it is a strong electrolyte. Whereas acetic acid, it is partially or incompletely dissociated into its ions, hence it is a weak electrolyte. Now next point, degree of dissociation alpha. Degree of dissociation alpha, it is the fraction of moles. It is the fraction of moles that undergo dissociation. It is the fraction of moles that undergo dissociation. Or it is also calculated by a formula, alpha is equal to number of moles dissociated upon total number of moles. The percent alpha is calculated by this equation. Percent alpha is equal to alpha into 100. The main objective of this chapter is that the equilibrium that exists between dissociated ions and undissociated ions, or ions and unionized molecules. The equilibrium that exists between ions and unionized molecules, it is known as a ionic equilibrium. This is the introductory part of the ionic equilibrium lectures. Now next, if in a problems, if concentration of particular cation and anion is calculated, at that time you have to use a formula, concentration of cation is equal to alpha into C and concentration of anion is equal to alpha into C, where small c is the molar concentration. This is about the introduction. Now next important point, acids and bases. The acids and bases is is useful in our life. First, vinegar. In a vinegar, acetic acid is a acid. In lemon, citric acid is a acids. The MgOH2, it is in a antacids. Tamarind paste. In a tamarind paste, tartaric acid is present, and in gastric juice, when digestion of food takes place, the HCl is secreted by our stomach. It is known as a gastric juice, and which is acidic in nature, which is useful for digestion of food. Now, few theories arises to explain the acidic and basic natures of the substance. Now, first theory, Arrhenius; second, Laurie-Rostedt; and third one, Lewis. First theory, Arrhenius theory. According to scientist Arrhenius, acid is a substance. Acid is a substance which gives H plus ion in aqueous solution. HCl gives H plus, whereas acetic acid also gives H plus. Hence, according to Arrhenius theory, HCl and acetic acids are acids. Next, according to Arrhenius, base is a substance which gives OH minus. Base is a substance which gives OH minus in aqueous solution. Hence, NaOH is a base, whereas NH4OH is also a base. This is about the Arrhenius theory. Acid is a substance which gives H plus ion in aqueous solution. Base is a substance which gives OH minus in aqueous solution, whether it is a strong electrolyte or weak electrolyte. Next point, Laurie-Rostedt theory. According to Laurie-Rostedt theory, acid is a substance. Acid is a substance which gives H plus ion to another substance. Which gives H plus ion to another substance. In HCl form Cl minus and NH3 gets converted into NH4. Now, In this case, HCl is a acid, but it gets transformed into Cl minus. It is a base. It is a base. Now give a notation: acid 1, base 1. Acid 1, base 1. Now the important point about this unity point of view here, conjugate acid base pair. Conjugate acid base pair. The acid and base pair, that is differ in only hydrogen. That is only differ in hydrogen. It is known as a conjugate acid base pair. Again focus here. In this case, HCl reacts with NH3 form NH4 plus Cl minus. Here acid is HCl and NH3 is base, because acid is according to Lorentz theory, acid is a substance which gives H plus ion to another substance, whereas base is a substance which accept H plus from another substance. Hence HCl is acid and it is a base. Now NH3 is converted into NH4 plus. It has an extra 1 H plus. Hence it is known as a acids and gives notation base to acid 2. Now in CET exam, the question asks what is conjugate acid base pair. The acid and base pair, that is differ only in hydrogen. It is known as a conjugate acid base pair. The second conjugate acid base pair is that NH3 and NH4. These two acid base pair has only differ in H. Next, another reaction, HCl plus H2O gives H3O plus Cl minus. Here HCl is converted into Cl minus, means it is a conjugate acid base pair, whereas H2O gets converted into H3O plus. It is also a conjugate acid base pair. Now conclusion is that according to Arrhenius theory, acid is a substance which gives H plus ion in aqueous solution, whereas base is a substance which gives OH minus in aqueous solution. Next, according to Lorentz theory, acid is a substance which gives H plus to another substance, whereas base is a substance which accept hydrogen or H plus from another substance, and conjugate acid base pair is the pair that differ in only hydrogen. This is about the introductory part of ionic equilibria.